Pokemon Legends Arceus just went live with the new update, Daybreak. It's free DLC, which is accessible to everybody once you've beaten the main game. And in that, there is a new mechanic to help you get shinies much easier than the original Mass Outbreaks. And I'm going to go into all the details, the shiny rates, and the best way to get your shinies much quicker than before. Let's get to it. So the new shiny method is actually something that's not new at all. It's something I covered in this very popular video here, 100% guarantee shiny Pokemon from Outbreaks, in which I highly recommended people to just check the first 5 Pokemon in an outbreak, because the odds that you get a shiny within the first 5, especially from my experience, was extraordinarily high. That was the vast majority of shinies I got from outbreaks. They were in the first 5. So I recommended you guys knock out or catch the first 5 Pokemon in an outbreak and ignore the rest. I did clarify, of course, the details that, of course, the shiny could still be further in the outbreak, but I was talking about saving time, and we're going to put it into practice in the game. Now, there's some important things to talk about with the update, and that is the original Mass Outbreaks here, like this one right here, the Spiel, is not huntable the way it used to be. In the update, they've patched the fact that this will stay there when I go back to Jubilee Village. So let me showcase what I mean. If we wanted to hunt Spiel like before, we'd go out, we'd check all the Pokemon, we'd return to Jubilee Village, and we'd try again. And Spiel would still be there, and more often than not. But that is no longer going to be the case. Let's go back, turn to the village, and I'll show you what I mean. This is now something that was patched. I didn't even know it was a glitch at all. But maybe it wasn't a glitch, it was just something they decided to get rid of because it was manipulatable. Okay, so there it's gone. It's gone. And now we have our Growler and we have one Massive Mass Outbreak. But this video is going to talk about Massive Mass Outbreaks and the way to get the shinies. So let's have a look at the shiny rates compared to a normal outbreak and a Massive Mass Outbreak. The shiny rates are here. And you can see Massive Mass Outbreaks have been added to the fold. Their shiny rates are a little less than Mass Outbreaks. However, with the new method of just checking the first 4, or rather the old method that I covered over 2 weeks ago, you're going to be going through the rate faster. The rates that are here, which are lower than going through one Mass Outbreak here, but you're going to be going through this rate multiple times, which increases your chance and speed at getting shinies. So the one that applies to most people watching this video are people who have Research Level 10, which is going to be very, very viable for everybody to do, and Massive Mass Outbreaks. Those 2 only, and that's going to give you 14 shiny rolls, a 1 in 293 chance to get a shiny. What applies to me, because I have the shiny charm and Research Level 10 in everything, is this one right here, 1 in 241. Okay, so not a huge difference between the 2 of us here. But comparing that to regular Mass Outbreaks, the one that applied to most people watching the video is 1 in 152. So if you go to one Mass Outbreak, you have a very good chance to get a shiny from that one outbreak. But if you go to many Mass Outbreaks here, you have that shiny chance applied to all of them. So that's why it's going to be a lot more viable to get shinies quicker this way. As for me, in normal shiny Mass Outbreaks, I would have a 137 chance. The best shiny rate is still the same. It's 1 in 128. That's if you have perfect dex and shiny charm and Mass Outbreaks, and Research Level 10 is guaranteed from all of that. Anyway, 1 in 128 is going through one Mass Outbreak. But we're going to be speeding it up. So let's go ahead and do a Massive Mass Outbreak. Okay, so we're going to use Coronet Highlands Massive Mass Outbreak. I highly recommend you listen to your game, because if you do not see the shiny, you will hear it. Let's go ahead and go in. Highland Camp, yeah, oops. Let's go ahead and go there. And we're going to have a scan around the entire map, all of the Massive Mass Outbreaks. I'll just show you, and I'll go through the ropes here on the map to show you what's going on. So this is what the map looks like. My rate of 1 shiny in 241 Pokemon is going to be applied here, 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 here. It's going to be applied to all of these separately, guys. Every single one. Whereas if I was shiny hunting for my 1 in 137 chance for one Mass Outbreak, that would just be one of these, and I'd have to go through it all to check. Now, keep in mind, the same thing applies to the mechanics of how this works with frames. Catching individually, 1 by 1, or fighting individually, 1 by 1, does not make a difference. You're going to be getting the same spawns that happen afterwards, and that is if you fight them or catch them. However, in this method, we're not catching them, we're not fighting them, we're just checking them by looking at them. So that's just going to save us time. That's the whole purpose of my advice before anyway. Save time and play the odds, right? That's the whole thing. So we're doing that right now. We're going to go through all of them and hopefully get a shiny or 2 or 3, because our odds are pretty decent. Oh, there they are. No shiny there. We need to get that on the map if we want to do that. Now, you do have the option to feed berries, the Aguav berries, to Munchlax to show what's on the map. But there's no reason to do that in this situation. Because it doesn't matter what we get as shiny. We're just trying to play the odds and get any shiny quickly. That's what we're trying to do. And that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and go up here to get the next one. All right, there's the next shinies. Nothing. There's an alpha right there. So some of these can have a star on them. I'm pretty sure this was going to have a star on them. It's going to have a much higher alpha rate. You may even get all alphas. And the star on these outbreaks also means that once you knock out all the Pokemon or catch all the Pokemon from this outbreak and it's finished, you're going to be able to get another outbreak exactly in the same spot straight away. It's going to be another outbreak straight away, back to back. This one has a berry icon. You're going to get some of those as well. Every Pokemon you catch here is going to give you an Aguav berry, which you can use to feed to Munchlax if you're looking to hunt particular Pokemon. So those are the two different icons you'll be able to get from these now. Really cool. Sadly, we didn't get a shiny yet, but I'm hoping for one soon. Let's keep going. Next outbreak is somewhere over here. There it is. That's Rowlet. Okay, that's a good one to try and hunt if you guys are looking to get shiny alpha starters, although they are still going to be extraordinarily rare. Keep in mind, as I'm recording this video, shiny alpha Rowlet is currently being distributed in our giveaway. You'll be able to get it by trading with a bot, and there's our shiny Haunter right there. Let's go get him. And I mean, guys, it's just a hit and run job right now. We're just going to go ahead and catch the shiny, make sure we catch it, see what respawns, and we're just going to dip. We're just going to dip right now and go check the next one. So very, very nice. Next one's right down the path. Let's keep going, huh? Good odds so far. Ponytas. Nice one to try and catch. Nice shiny. But I'm not going to kickstick around. If you wanted to catch those Ponytas, you'll get Aguav berries, as you can see from the icon on the map. And again, another alternative way to get those berries. Honestly, I don't think there's much of a lack of supply of them anyway. But you'll be able to farm them as well with the update. In the farm in Jubilee Village, you'll be able to farm for those berries. That is a star Massive Mass Outbreak Dartrix. So we have a very good chance to get Rowlet and Dartrix and maybe Alpha and Shiny. We have a very, very good chance. So this one's a star one. If we go through all of those, we'll be able to get another outbreak afterward. And this might be its evolved forms, by the way. Could very well be its evolved forms. Could very well be all alphas. Very cool. So if you guys do want to hunt those particular, I recommend you can stop. Now, about the rain and the weather. There is time. There's timing for the rain and how long it lasts, okay? Keep that in mind. That's very, very important. You will get messages appear on screen telling you the rain's about to end or the rain's going to go on for longer. You'll see those messages on the screen, just where that you found the Pokemon report in the same place. That will let you know how long you have left to find these different outbreaks and shiny hunt them. And if you, let's say, are going to hunt through all of the outbreaks by catching or killing each Pokemon one by one, you will have enough time, on average, for about 3, okay? You'll be able to go through about 3 outbreaks. So you're going to have to calculate what you want to hunt if you want to do it that way. The fact that we got 2 outbreaks with Rowlet and Dartrix means that I have a very good chance at getting a shiny or a shiny alpha from one of those. If I go through them all, means I'm going to have time to go through them. Maybe 1 or maybe 2 after I've finished all this. But if I start off, I'll be able to go through both of those and another one to try and get my shiny, and that will be it upon the weather. You might get lucky and the rain might get extended. You might not get lucky and it will end after about 3, okay? That's something to keep in mind for with regards to timing. Okay, we have 4 left. Let's go check the last 4. They're all the way up here. You can teleport, of course. There's no problem there. Let's go ahead and teleport over here and we'll check the last 4 to see if we get a second shiny from this. Okay, so we got a message there. The rainstorm may go on a bit longer, which is very ideal. I don't know how much longer, but it's definitely going to give me a lot of time to do the Rowlets and the Dartrix's mass outbreaks here. So let's get our balls ready, jet balls, and let's start opening fire. So now, once we've checked everything, we've already got 1 shiny already. We're ready to just go ahead and catch and just do the outbreak like normal, targeting what we want in particular. Let's knock that out. Guys, keep in mind, if you're trying to do a fully evolved Pokemon, the Sticky Globs are going to require 2 shots now. They've also nerfed Sticky Globs. I can't believe it. But yes, these are fine. These are the middle evolution. They only take 1. The final evolution will take 2. I think that's nuts. I think it's crazy, but they nerfed it. Let's see if we get a shiny from this. But just going through it like normal now, because we do have the time for it. This is now the most efficient way to shiny hunt Pokemon. You're seeing it happen live. And there's a starter. So let's watch and learn here. 1, 2, okay? Bam. That's just what it takes, guys. Now. They really did change the game up. So we're coming to the end of the first outbreak. And again, keep in mind, this is an outbreak with a star on it, okay? Let's have a look. This one has a star on it right there, which means once I've finished catching this, we're going to get another outbreak in its place straight away. Let's have a look. A new horde seems to have formed, and it's the evolved forms, guys. It's the evolved forms. And again, you're going to have to use 2 sticky gloves for these puppies. Guys, that's it for this video. Your comprehensive shiny hunting guide for the new Massive Mass Outbreaks. You saw me get one. You guys can get one by just checking the first 4. Check 4 and get a shiny. The latest information is here. So drop a sub, and I'll see you guys around the next video. Till then, guys, bye.